My name is Steven Schellenberg, but everybody calls me Giorgio. My name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everybody calls me Giorgio. Sorry, I was eventually. At the start, I did not feel comfortable like following this path of sports, and I became a bank accountant. But I really developed after the military. I felt like I need to do something else. I need to make my passion work or lifestyle, and to deliver also my motivation to other guys, to fill them with joy and sport. Also, I was a really emotional kid. I was so emotional. I was crying quite fast for me, but I was also really angry quite fast. So I had like to tame that temper I had in me, and training was just a part to really release all that energy whenever I got like in an emotional state or just had to think about something. I developed like the passion and developed the drive, and then I was in like 7 days a week, and it made fun, and it became a hobby, and all worked by itself. I started after the military, so I was like, yeah, I want to build up some muscles. I want to go into hypertrophy, and yeah. Then I really started with the study, and I saw, yeah, there's more to training than just like running and lifting heavy. And then I became like, okay, let's train more complicated. I felt this urge to really keep up with the others who were faster developed as me, and I had to find ways to do that. And I couldn't say to my body like, yo, just grow faster. So I had to be smarter. I had to develop ways to train myself from early on. And got to confess, I was always into it. I was always like, okay, there is this theoretical sport. It is very interesting, but I need to find a way to make it work in a practical manner. This place is crazy. It has like an own attitude itself, and people love it. And for me, it was the same. I really came here, but it was naked in comparison what it is now. It was really naked. It had so less stuff in, but it still was like, okay, we can work something out here together. It was a friend of mine who built it, and he asked me like, Steven, come by. Can we imagine to give classes here? I thought, wow, this place is crazy, and I need to express. Everybody else I bring in here says the same. I fall in love with the crew. I fall in love with the guys who train here, and also we had all the same mindset, and everyone is pushing their selves and each other. So we are convinced that we always will have a nice place called Vegos. I feel this is one of my strengths, to be really empathic with guys or with my coaches. Sometimes it's joking, it is to have a laugh in between sets. Sometimes it is really like to motivate them on another level, be really serious and really push them. The most important thing for me would be being the one that really brings the happiness into sport with people. So I want to have here to have like this huge family. I also want to have them like coming here, detect new things about training and also having fun together. I want to be the coach that really motivates you and get you the last 1% you aren't able to get yourself. I think we are all on a journey, and we work so excellent all together. We will. Try to be as open as I can, and I try to push myself over the things I feel confident with. I would describe it as a learning zone, and then I really want to do that, and to keep that open-mindedness. I think you should always try new things. You should always be open, and just you see an opportunity, why don't you take it? Just try it out, and you will get more out of life. This is what it brings down in business, in life. Keep a really high speed. Try to do what you can do, but do it on a high level. Quality first, and then speed. just nice to have a great environment like a forest I could run in, or like a place I could train. Yeah, it helped, but at the end it stays or falls with your own personality. So. I would say I would travel back to a time before I choose my apprenticeship in a bank, and I would say to myself, Steven, you can do it. Think big, you can do it. So don't go into the bank, follow your dreams, and really go with your passion, because the passion is what expresses you at the end of the day. And I think that would have saved me some life years. Just that small of advice could have saved me some life years. Yeah. My name is Steven Schellenberg, and this is my attitude.